Hi guys, this is Anup here. I work with HCL. Uh, Almost generally, when we attend this congresses and all, when I was a student, I probably attended for networking. It's like you more emphasize on networking and all. So, but when you once come out of the college, you actually realize what you have missed. It's probably like I am an electronics graduate and I've conducted hands-on workshops on MATLAB. Okay, when you are actually conducting it, you roam around here and there, and you miss what the speaker has actually told you. So, but when you're a participant and you come out of the college, when you're a participant and you're attending it, you're actually supposed to listen. So, but generally we don't listen. Generally in AICs and everywhere, we generally don't listen to what the speaker is telling technically. So, I'll just guide you through what is hands-on and how it's going to help you. Hello. Yeah. Hello. Hello. Yeah. So it's like when you do when you do something. Probably we'll talk about in layman terms. So how many of you here play Counter-Strike? Okay, okay. So if I probably tell you how many of you take terrorists and how many of you take counter-terrorists, and I tell you the terrorists are supposed to attack the counter-terrorists in this way and this angle. So probably when I'm teaching you all this, it look weird. It look very weird because there are 10 ways, probably there are 10, 15 ways of doing that, and I probably may teach you one way of doing that. So once you're actually playing it, you'll actually recognize how many ways are there and what angle you have to shoot or something like that. This is typical in very layman terms. So when you consider exactly the same when you consider in education, probably to explain you what the characteristics of a diode and all, the teacher might take you a 2 days class, but you may not get clarity on what actually is it unless until you're going to your first year lab and doing and you're drawing your VI characteristics, seeing your CRO. So it's something very similar with all the subjects and everything in life. So these days, compared to previous years of education and now, things have changed. Things have gradually changed by implementing more labs and this. When I was in my graduation, I had probably 6 subjects and 2 labs. Now things have been changing. Now there are 4 subjects and 3 labs. So what this does is it helps you learn more. The retention rate is more than you're doing it theoretically. So I actually prepared few slides, but I'm not going to run through them. Probably I'll help you how IEEE can help you learn hands-on and just give you a basic introduction on how industry will treat you after your graduation is completed. How many of you heard of DreamSpark, Microsoft DreamSpark? Okay, you've heard of them. How many of them are actually utilizing it? Okay, quite a few. Okay, what all do you find in DreamSpark? Okay, you're using whatever you require them, softwares. How many of you have actually downloaded something and used it by learning it? You tried it. Okay, that's good. Okay, one more thing. Did anybody of you go to a class to learn a computer? No. When computers were introduced, probably nobody had an idea of how to use a computer, but we didn't have classes. That's because of the interest, because you sit in front of it and you learn it. So this works similar. This works very similar. So if you're proficient in one technology, if you're really proficient in one technology, at present, the generation is not happening if you're as a subject matter expert. So if I'm working in HCL as infrastructure side development, probably I learn Windows administration. But this, how many of you have heard of VMware and Citrix? Okay, what does VMware do? Virtualization. What is virtualization?
It helps us to install an OS within an OS or use an OS within an OS so that we don't need to format it something again and again.
Wonderful.
Creating an illusion that there are two or more processors, operating systems working inside the same CPU.
So it's something like resource sharing. I can take it as resource sharing. Yes. Okay. So the resource sharing is VMware. How many of you are aware that there is an application sharing? Probably I'll tell you the example. Then you must be aware of that. No, you'll know what is it. Application sharing. Anybody? Citrix. How many have heard of Citrix? Okay. What this Citrix does is, it is basically a application sharing. It's something like similar to VMware. What this Citrix does is, for example, you have 10 computers, okay? In the 10 computers, you have to install MS Office. So how many licenses is going to cost? 10 licenses. And how many manual installations you have to do? 10 times manual installations. Instead of that, what I do, I take a server. In that server, I install Citrix. And probably give all these 10 licenses to the Citrix server. And give you one session to a computer. To your computer, through that you log in through your computer. So, what all is saved here? My manual time of installing the application is saved. My license is saved because I'm taking back the licenses after the person has stopped using a session. So, there is no compulsion that this license has to be used in this computer only because this is a centralized platform. Similarly, in this era, if you're learning about only Citrix or only VMware, it's not going to help. Because things have changed. How many have heard of Office 365? Microsoft Office 365? Microsoft Outlook? Now, nowadays what happened is, these guys, Cisco, Microsoft, VMware, Citrix and everybody, they're actually taking back everything to them. You tell us your configurations and we're going to do it and give it to you. When this is happening, the job opportunities are getting less because Microsoft, Cisco, VMware or somebody, they themselves are doing all these opportunities. So this is where actually a learning comes in handy. These all guys give you a trial demo of whatever they have. Okay, so once you, not only, I'm talking in perspective of what I'm doing, okay? So it is not only these products. For every product, there is a demo. There is a demo platform and demo things of whatever they're doing. They give you a value installation for probably around 60 days. So this is actually a free thing. This is actually a free thing and they don't cost you money and you're allowed to do mistakes there because this is in your own system and near your platform. So once you download this and actually practice, you probably know what are the difficulties faced. In layman terms, what I can tell you is, probably in case I have done it before on a production on my test thing, on my thing, and when I actually implement it in my production, because I've already done it in testing, I'll know what all difficulties I faced. So I explaining you something, what is this, doesn't make sense because you probably have to take in what I meant and then practice. Instead of professors say go have a 1 hour learning after college, have a half an hour learning of whatever is taught in the college. Instead of you learning half an hour of what professor told in the college, if you just do 15 minutes of whatever he has told practically, it will actually help you guys. So. And one more thing I wanted to stress on is, how many of you have taken this, have heard of this virtual labs and where code.org where you just learn coding? How many of you have tried them? Quite less number. So these are all some virtual platforms and virtual places where you get free. Try engineering. How many have gone to try engineering? Well, that's also less, very less. So these are all very free things which you get with IEEE. Not only with IEEE, with try engineering is with IEEE. And these are all, whatever you're learning, there's some hands-on learning to it before you actually implement it, which will actually make you a subject matter expert. So this, okay. So before I conclude, what I just wanted to say is, these days things have changed. You have to have knowledge practically, and theoretical knowledge is not just sufficient to survive in this industry. With this, I'll conclude my speech and hand it over to Ramesh.
Thank you, Anup.